Okay, today guys we're going to be reviewing the Yakima Forkchop. As you can see here, this is a box that it comes in. I'm also going to tell you the reason why I chose this one over the standard ones that have the channel that goes the whole way. This I would highly recommend getting an SKS lock, and I'll go over that in a little bit. As you can see, I have it mounted on top of my BMW. Yes, it's just for show right now. I've used this several times. Obviously I can't fit out of the garage, but this is a very simple design and it works really well. So you have the lock in the front that goes inside where your wheel does. So if I shake it, I mean it's moving my whole car and it barely wiggles on top of it at all. This is the SKS lock. I really wish it came standard with these, mainly because I guess it's pretty difficult to get this off. But I'm always worried and usually tighten stuff down probably too much and whatnot. So I don't want to have this too tight. But you can see here, this will lock it on. So if you're going down the road, one, it prevents it from being stolen. But two, it's going to keep it locked just so it doesn't accidentally come up. And the first question I asked myself is, when I got this, is how can this not be stolen? Well, if you lock this, the screw to mount this is under here. So this you can't get off with a pin through. If you can't undo this, this does not turn at all. This is your adjustment knob. That gets locked in as soon as it gets pushed in a little bit. So that gets locked back here. It's just a standard seat for your tire and strap. Kind of wish I could tighten this just one more, but I've used this several times and traveled over 70 miles an hour with this and haven't really noticed anything. The only thing I would keep in mind would be if you're putting it on a higher car, it's something this low, it's easy to put it up on, but it's something to keep in mind, that it might be, if you're reaching really high, it might be slightly harder and with taking your wheel off, if that's up to your preference. But the reason why I chose this is I tend to travel a lot with this roof rack on. I don't usually take the roof rack off. Coming up here soon, it'll be winter time, so I'm going to take the bike rack off today and show you guys how to install it. But I leave my roof rack on all winter, and most of the summer, unless I have long trips, then I'll take it off. But these are easy to put on, easy to take off. And the reason I got these is it doesn't have the rail that goes through like most do, and most will also have a clamp that clamps onto your bike, and then sometimes that'll slap around and you can hear it. These you cannot hear at all. They're simple design, like I said, real nice, clean. Don't have to worry about how long your bike is. You can see this is probably about the shortest. I mean, you could even, if my bike was, if these were up further, it would just be up here, or it could be way back here on the tire. So they're fairly universal. I would imagine they fit about on everything. So yeah, I'm gonna take my bike down off of here, and I'm gonna show you how easy it is to install, because I'm gonna be taking it off, and then it would just be the reverse to put it back on. Okay, now that I got my bike off of here, I'm gonna show you how easy it is to take off. Obviously when you're putting them on, you want to measure so that your center of your wheel here, the center of this, is going to be in the center of this guy here. We'll start with the back. And this does come with two straps, which is nice. This is a shorter one and there's a longer one. But as you can see here, there's just a knob. So I'm just gonna untwist it. Pretty easy. And there it is. So that's how easy the back is. You can see these are pretty wide bars. As you can see, this goes a lot wider, 4 1/4 inches that you can fit for that bar. Now the front, It's a little bit more challenging, still relatively easy. You have to take this peg out, and they do include different lengths here. I didn't have to change that out for my bike, but they do include different tubes, just in case your bike's wider or narrower. So all you do is you unscrew this guy over here, and you can see this pushes in, so then you can't unscrew it, or so you can't steal it when it's locked. So let me unscrew this here. Unfortunately, you do have to unscrew it the whole way. Now, once it's unscrewed, you can pull the rod through, and you can see this is very long, so it'll accomplish many different bikes. And then you're just gonna pop this cap off that goes over it, just like that. And you can see now that's where your screw is. So you can see in the front I have it on the middle connection peg, but you can put it on the top or the lower. It all depends on your roof rack. This is a Rhino rack. It's relatively thick and wide. It's an oval style. So I have it on the middle, and you can see it's about the same distance apart on both sides, which is what you want. So this, you're just gonna unscrew the whole way. You basically just wanna unscrew it enough so that this T-hook, you can push it together and turn. I'm gonna keep going. I'll show you guys here. And this is gonna be the exact opposite to put it on. Not quite. Probably at this point I could, just take it off the front there. So you can see there's 3 different adjustments. If you have really wide or really narrow bars, this will work. Let me slide it off. Okay, so I do have to take that off. Sorry about the camera, guys. I'm trying to hold it and work with my other hand. So you can see, there we go. So there's the T-nut. So you don't have to unscrew it all the way, which is kind of nice. And the T will go through this bracket. It fits through one way, then it will lock in the other way. This is the bottom piece. This bottom piece is not rubberized at all. Probably wish it should be, or could be. It's just a hard plastic. Let's see, I don't see any damage really. But if you did have painted bars or something like that, maybe it's something that you want to worry about. These are rubberized the whole way around, and the top here is rubberized, so just the bottom isn't rubberized. So if you want to see, they do include different pegged devices there if you have a wider and narrower bike, but this is the one that came on it, and it worked perfect for my bike. So you get the bag of all these different tube styles for if you have a narrower or a wider. It looks like they just screw in. You also get these tubes. I guess if you have round bars, you get 2 of those. And like I said, I had the short one, and this is the long bike. So I guess if you had a fat tire. 16 inches. Quarter strap, as you can see, is about 11.5 inches. So it's substantially shorter. It's always going to depend if you have a fat tire or a slim tire. I like to have the least amount of excess on it, so that's why I went with this. So overall, I love this bike rack. I love how simple it is. Easy to take on, easy to take off. Real nice and sturdy, and you don't have a bunch of excess stuff on your roof. Like, it's just those two devices. It fits just about every bike. I would go to their website. Again, this is the Yakima Forkchop, and it is, I would definitely highly recommend this if you're looking for a roof rack mounted bike rack. And you can see here it is that's all it is. It's so simple to use, sturdy, like I said, and only 2 pieces. You don't have a huge amount of stuff going on your roof. Clean, simple, elegant design. Definitely the best and most elegant design I've seen. So thank you guys for checking out this video. Give it a thumbs up and subscribe. Thanks. Have a nice day.